I'm going to be going off some notes today so that I can make sure to get across everything I want to say today. But um, I want to start with something important. I have not documented my story before because to me, it's just my life. These aren't chapters in a story. This was doctor's appointments, hospital stays, and a calendar that revolved around the next available appointment. For a long time, I didn't see my story as something worth documenting because I wasn't reflecting, I was surviving. And when you're in survival mode, you're not thinking, wow, this will make a great storyline. You're thinking, can I make it through today? There were highs, there were very deep lows, there were moments of gratitude, moments of frustration, and seasons where I felt strong in my faith and seasons where my faith was quiet, where it felt like, God, I trust you, but I have questions. Sometimes lots of them. But over the years, people kept telling me the same thing, that my journey could help someone else. And I'd nod politely while thinking, I'm just trying to stay alive over here. Eventually, I realized something. Maybe this story wasn't just about me. I'm Christina. I'm a lupus warrior, a heart tumor survivor, a wife, a mom, a woman of faith. My life includes being sick and undiagnosed as a teenager, being a young unwed mother with a pregnancy that led to my lupus diagnosis, an ER visit that revealed a cardiac tumor, which is something you don't expect to hear on a random day after work. I've had 3 heart surgeries with major complications, a near amputation, countless meds, physical therapy, 2 rounds of cardiac rehab, pulmonary failure, divorce mixed in there, declining health, and seasons that I thought would never end. I also had some people walk out of my life during those tough seasons, which I didn't expect. Through it all, God was faithful, even when I was tired, discouraged, or running on prayers that sounded more like sighs. Sometimes my faith was strong, sometimes it was quiet, sometimes it was just, okay, God, I'm still here, now what? Another reason I'm sharing this story is because medical self advocacy matters deeply to me, and it's something that I've learned the hard way. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, I don't give any medical advice, mostly because Google already does that badly enough. What I do have is my own lived experiences. Years of being sick, undiagnosed, dismissed, misunderstood taught me how important it is to speak up, ask questions, trust your body when something's not right, and advocating for yourself can be uncomfortable. It can mean asking for second opinions, pushing back, appealing decisions, and sometimes being difficult. This channel isn't about dramatizing my life or pretending healing is easy. It's about telling the truth about faith, illness, loss, resilience, recovery, finding beauty in the scars. So if you're watching this and you've ever felt unseen, unheard, or alone in your struggle, you are not alone. And if my story helps even one person feel less isolated or more empowered, then it's worth sharing. So I'm Christina. This is my story, and this is just the beginning.